Welcome to Coaching Uncut, a special series on the Unstoppable Woman podcast, where I take you behind the scenes and give you a peek into the private coaching I do with my clients. All of these coaching calls have been recorded with the permission from my clients who have generously allowed me to share these with you as a way of helping more people in this world. They give you access to master level coaching and the opportunity to learn the lessons that they're learning right along with them. Please keep in mind that these recordings are not studio productions and the audio quality may be less than ideal, but the content will take you far and help you become unstoppable. With that, listen in and learn. When you're scaling your company, you need to bring in rock stars to help you. You just can't do it alone. In this episode of Coaching Uncut, I speak with a client who's found her next hire and knows this person is fantastic, but she's doubting whether she's good enough to mentor him. Listen in on how I coach her to move forward when she intellectually knows what to do, but is hesitating to do it.
Good morning, Shannon. How are you?
I am good.
Happy New Year.
Thank you. Happy New Year to you, too. I am having the oddest hesitation I want to talk to you about right now. And I know what I need to do, but I'm trying to figure out why I'm having this hesitation, which I already know I'm going to work myself through. Had a wonderful interview with that attorney candidate on Friday. Well-spoken, prominently known and nationally in the Korea network via his radio show he's been doing for the last last decade about. In his radio show prominently interviewed, I think he said 4 times like Barack Obama and other prominent individuals to get them as a connection. And the hesitation that I'm having is that I have no doubt he's going to be able to bring people in and probably be able to bring in people kind of quick. My hesitation is my skill level for what I am anticipating the complexity of the people that he'll be bringing in.
Your skill level or his skill level?
My skill level to properly mentor him. And more specifically.
Does he have the skill to
no.
So you don't think he has the skill, okay?
He does not currently have the skill. Part of what I was talking to him about, he thought it was odd, but I was explaining to him that on my team, I'm not the expert of everything. I hire people to be smarter than me. So when you come on my team, you're going to be smarter than me on a lot of trust strategy, especially when we start talking about tax avoidance trust, specifically charitable remainder uni trust. And I go, and when you come in, I know how to draft. I know what they should basically state, but there's so much more strategy with it. I'm like, your primary responsibility is when you're not going to be drafting.
This is a blessing. Yeah, this is a blessing, not a curse. Okay. So,
and that's how I'm viewing it, but I don't know why I'm hesitating. So I'm like freaking out about the idea because I have a feeling, because he's already talking to me, he's like, well, just so you know, I'm pretty confident I can start bringing in people really quick that are concerned about estate taxes in the twilight and et cetera.
You need to look at this as, this is growth, okay, for
yes.
you and for the company. Growth always has an edge to it. It's doing something you've not done before. What is it that you haven't done before? You haven't hired someone that you haven't done this level of complex estates, you haven't train someone in this fashion. There's all these things that are unknowns, and your reptilian brain is going, no, danger, okay?
Yep.
You need to go, okay, I hear you. I hear that there is something new that I have not done yet, and it's a potential point of failure, okay? And then, like you do with so many things, Shannon, you're going to look at it and you're going to think, okay, what are the potential points of failure here? because there's more than one, right?
Yeah.
And how would I solve for that? And the things that pop for me, not knowing all the details of everything, is I need a process or a system for us to communicate on what he needs to learn. I need to figure out how he's going to come up to speed without it all being on me. Right?
Yep.
Like, I don't need the one to be the expert on everything. Okay? I need someone else to own that. How do I help him? Like, is he committed? Do I need to have a conversation with him? Is he committed to this level of education, self-education, going out and, finding solutions? Okay. What are the things that, and then I would look at it from a systems perspective. Like, what are the things that I really need to look at when someone does an estate that you already do, Shannon? Okay. That you already do. That would be something that I would recognize in this work that would lead me to know that this is something I need to have him research, investigate, look at. Okay? How much time is it going to take you to do that validation? Okay? What are you going to ask of him when he's doing this to validate? These are all systems questions, right? That you just need to think through. Like, okay, I can't be the one that's learning a whole new field of estate planning, but I need to have a level of comfort that he's done his due diligence on this and that we're doing
Thank
right
you.
by
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Okay. So I would go back to him when you're having the hiring conversation and be like, I love this about you, this about you, this about you, this about you. My biggest concern is here. This is how I plan to solve it. Do you commit to doing X, Y, and Z, and anything else, leave it open, like not limited, anything else that's required to ensure that we are doing the best for our clients, right? And it will look like this, this, and this, okay?
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah. And I'm meeting with them on Saturday. I'm meeting them for, dinner in a mutual environment to, just to get to know a little bit more about him as the person, not necessarily him as the applicant. I've already done him as the applicant last week. And so, okay. I'll keep you informed as what's going on with that, but yeah.
Yeah, between now and then, this is a clarity issue for you, okay? Like, to think through what needs to happen in the process and the communication and the system, right? What would you need to feel comfortable, okay?
Okay. And I do know that, I do anticipate joining a advanced estate planning drafting mastermind group that they have these type of conversations. I'm going to talk to a couple of their members that I know that they have to see if what I'm wanting here, a sounding board and et cetera, is that exactly what this is in their experience? Because, of course, they present it as one thing, but it doesn't mean it is. So that is another thing that I'm looking at, is just trying to get, peer support on this type of thing to other peer professionals. So, okay.
Absolutely. And the growth edge for you is around not having to be the expert on everything.
Yes.
Okay? It's around you letting go of some of that control and figuring out how you're going to create excellence for your clients when you're not the one doing all the work. You want that. I get that you want that. That's the goal. But that's also the unknown for you.
Yes, exactly. And two other quick things, if I may state, because I know we're near the end. Number one, that vase you sent is like awesomely funky. Okay.
Do you love it?
I'm like staring at it right now because I have it in my office, and I'm going to sound dorky. I just twist it. I just turn it like every other day because every time I look at it, I see something completely different that resonates with me. It's lovely.
I love it.
It's lovely.
I'm so glad.
And then secondly, this is like a professional triumph right now. I've been working with this one widow where I have a judge that's inappropriate, and the Judicial Qualification Commission, which is like the ethics board for judges, just contacted me last night at 10:30. So they're moving forward on my client's investigation based upon our summary and everything that we have done to try to give the judge every bit of an opportunity to get out of it, and she hasn't.
Yeah, tell me what the situation was again.
So it's a judge who is overly prejudicial against my client to the benefit of a heir, not following law, going above and beyond, even giving legal counsel ex parte, meaning without me present, to this individual. So many unethical things that our hands have been tied, because every time I try to give her an opportunity to get out by stating the law and the fact to let her get out gracefully, she's not taking my opening because her ego is too big. And so we were contacted last night, and I'm speaking with the head investigator today at 10:30 because they're moving forward with my client's complaint. And my client, who feels she has not had a voice in this courtroom since May of last year, her voice is finally being recognized, and I couldn't be happier for her.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Awesome.
That's so good. Okay, let's connect the thing, the issue of the new hire with this. You are such a highly ethical person, okay, that I think you're big. Like, I've known you and I've worked with you for a long time. I know that's such a key piece of how you do business. Like, you have a high standard, which I appreciate. I do too, okay? That when you're bringing on someone, you're like, I want to ensure that I'm giving my clients that highest standard. That's your big rush there, okay? But that's totally solvable. You solve this, you can grow like gangbusters, okay?
2022 is going to be an amazing year, definitely.
It's going to be freaking amazing. Okay.
Oh, it's going to be amazing. Well, take care. Yeah. Thank you so much. I'll chat with you later this week.
Okay, sounds good. Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much for joining us for Coaching Uncut. If you loved what you learned today, please leave us a comment and let us know. We always love a thumbs up or a 5-star review, so thank you in advance for that. And if you want to take your life and your business to the next level and it's time to scale, please reach out to us and schedule a consult at theunstoppablewoman.com/next level. So that's theunstoppablewoman.com/next level. See you in the next episode. Rock it out and be unstoppable.